This movie's trash. Avengers Endgame is not great, in my opinion, for multiple reasons. And reason number one, it's boring. It's long. And, I'm fine with longer movies. I want longer movies in general. I want movies to be 3.5 hours long so they tell a complete story. But when you bore me, that's when I lose interest. That's when I don't want to be there anymore. And there were a few times throughout the movie, I just wanted to get up and leave. But first off, I was sitting in the middle of the row. So, there was no getting up and leaving. I was sitting dead center in the row. I wasn't getting up and leaving. I wasn't going anywhere. I was stuck for 3 hours, bored out of my mind. Let's just be honest with ourselves. The last 45 minutes is the best 45 minutes in all of movie history. There's the fight. Really, as soon as Thor says, let's kill him properly this time, it gets really good. But then after that whole fight scene and Thanos is gone and Tony's dead, the movie's boring all over again. And what blows my mind is they want us to believe that Captain America just goes back in the time and lives his life happily ever after with Peggy Carter. And he does nothing. Nothing the rest of his life. They really want us to believe that? Aside from the time travel and all of that not making any sense, they rewrote the rules of time travel and it doesn't add up. It makes no sense. Trying to comprehend the way that they want us to think of time travel and how it does not have a butterfly effect in this in what they're creating just really and truly does blow my mind. It makes no sense. I didn't like it. I did not like the whole time travel. At first, I'm not a big time travel fan. If I'm gonna go into time travel, I would much rather see the Flash TV show. I feel like they do a really good job with time travel. They keep everything normal as always. It doesn't get out of hand. But Avengers Endgame got completely out of hand. They're all like, "Oh, we can change the past without changing the future because we're gonna bring the past to the future. Oh, but Natasha dies because we brought her from the future to the past." And your head's probably hurting just like mine is hurting trying to explain it to you. And hopefully you saw this already, so you know what I'm talking about. It doesn't make sense at all. And I just mentioned another issue that I've got with the movie. Black Widow died. Fine. We knew some people were going to die in this movie. But, Black Widow died, and the way she dies, it's like, oh, that's really sad. But then when you see the deleted scene of her and Hawkeye fighting off Thanos' goons, and then you see Thanos walking up behind Hawkeye, and he's about to kill Hawkeye, and Natasha just jumps off the cliff. That is just so much better than what we got. Why did they give us this garbage? I can't do it. I can't do it. Anyone who knows me, personally knows me, they know that when Infinity War came out, I spent the entire weekend at the movie theater. The entire weekend at the movie theater. Because it was just that good. I went Thursday night. I went Friday after work. I went Friday night. And then I went Friday night, like Friday at, I think I was there at 10:30 again. Great movie. And then Saturday, my cousin wanted to see it also, but he's in school, so had to get him that Saturday. So we saw it that Saturday around 6 or 7 or so. So what are we up to already? Is that 4 or 5? I lost count. Anyway, I saw the movie a lot, and I loved it. When Black Panther came out, I saw the movie. I've literally seen Black Panther probably 20 times. Just like I've seen Infinity War about 20 times. But when Endgame came out, I saw Endgame that Thursday night, and I walked out highly disappointed. I mean, when I was watching it, like, right when Hulk snapped, I was just like, oh my god, this movie is terrible. I really don't want to be here anymore. This movie sucks. And he snaps, and then that's when it finally gets good. And it's like, okay, I'm glad I stayed. I mean, I wasn't going to get anywhere anyway. I mean, I could take a nap, but I mean, theater's tiny. I'm not getting anywhere. Like, I can't extend my legs. My knees are killing me. I'm scrunched up. I feel like a sardine in this movie theater. I'm bored. It was not a great experience at all in the movie theater. But anyway, I saw the movie Thursday. I was supposed to see the movie Friday. But me and my boy, Tyler, went to go get some Buffalo Wild Wings. We're eating Buffalo Wild Wings, and I'm like, bro, I don't know if I want to go see Endgame again. And he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, bro. I mean, it's alright. Like, the last 45 minutes is like, ooh. But after that, it's just like, oh, we're back to boredom. And he's like, yeah, don't go. Let's go to the mall. So we opened the mall. We chilling and everything. And I did not go at all that Friday. I canceled my Friday ticket. I got my refund. Saturday comes. I come get my cousin. We're going over there. He's like, oh, man, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, man, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. And that's all I'm telling him. I'm just like, it's cool. We get in there. He's still all amped up and excited. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to give it a second chance. I'm going to give it a second chance. But part of me was still sitting there just like, do we really have to go through this again? And that little Mr. Fantasy Man song comes on, and I'm just like, here we go. And Tony's sitting there. You know, it reminded me of a bad family vacation movie. Like a really bad family reunion type. Like, do you know Johnson Family Vacation? Johnson Family Vacation, man. Johnson Family Vacation. It feels like a bad version of that. Rolling up, we got to go get Thor. Thor, he's sitting here fat as a house now, don't want to do anything. He's scared of Thanos. And I mean, I get it. You know, he's suffering from PTSD. And I totally understand. I totally get that. That's the perfect depiction of depression. But, I mean, we're over here, and, you know, the audience is sitting here laughing at this, and I'm just like, this ain't funny. This is extremely sad. And they're like, oh, but he's fat. Ho, 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 ho. And I'm like, all right, well, now you're fat shaming. You're also making fun of depressed people. But the second something happens to you, you're going to cry about it if somebody laughs. So, tell me again, how is this funny? It's not. So, I mean, I just couldn't get into any of that. Thor only had one really cool line throughout the entire movie, and it was, let's kill him properly this time. And the lightning's just like coming out of his eyes and stuff. That was really cool. The best parts of the movie, Cap picking up the hammer, that was epic. Thor seeing his mother one more time, that was pretty cool. I mean, it was sad, and I mean, a lot of people thought that scene was funny. I didn't find it funny. You know, maybe the audience ruined it for me. I thought the audience just ruined the movie for me. But no, they didn't, because I watched it again. At home, in the comfort of my own home. And I still don't like it. Movie's trash. I gotta say it. It's still a pile of crap. You know, Stan Lee was alive during the recording of Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. They were recorded at the same time. Why they didn't do something really cool with and for Stan is beyond me. They could have made Stan, because Stan's been in every single Marvel movie since the beginning of time. Why they didn't make Stan like the Watcher or make Stan God? Like, in my mind, this would have been awesome. And I said this immediately after Infinity War, and all my friends are like, dude, that's never going to happen. And I mean, sure enough, they were right. It's not going to happen. But it would have been so much better than what we got. Hear me out now. Thanos, when he got the the glove from Captain Marvel. He puts it back on. He says, "I am inevitable," and snaps. Everybody gone. They're all dead. You know, everybody this time. They're turning to ashes all over again. And Peter's like, "No, I don't want to go." Stan comes down from the heavens, and he says in his Stan voice, "Thanos," I don't know, he says some kind of marvelous speech, and then without any glove, no stones, he just says, "Excelsior." And then Thanos and his minions, they all vanish. The Avengers and the rest of the world come back. All the vegetation of the land come back. And everyone's just standing there with Stan. And it's just this amazing thing. You get the Fantastic Four popping up. You get the X-Men popping up. And everybody is just standing there with Stan. And that is how the movie ends. I mean, again, Tony should have died in the first Avengers. So, I mean, you wouldn't have the funeral scene. You would have had the funeral scene a long time ago. And honestly, Tony should have died in space. How on earth are you going to get into a battle with somebody and then you get stabbed with your own dirty blade and survive? Come on, bro. I mean, Tony should have died. So in this realm of storytelling that I'm doing, Tony's been dead. So everyone's just standing there. And even if they wanted to just save Tony, fine. Tony, you go retire, man. I'm tired of looking at you anyway. But Stan is standing there with all his characters that he created. And that is how it ends. I think that would have been awesome. I think that would have been great. I mean, Black Widow comes back. That would have been the most epic story of all time. That would have been, even if they did all the boring stuff leading up to it, because I mean that movie is just boring. I mean, they missed an opportunity. They missed a huge opportunity, and I'm highly disappointed. The movie is overhyped. Who is the real hero of the movie? Alan Silverstone. This man put together a beautiful musical score to save a very boring, and I mean boring, movie. So, I don't know, guys. That's my 2 cents on the situation. If you want to go further into detail about the movie, you can always hit me up on my Twitter at, what is my Twitter? I don't know. The Young Rebel 12. You can also hit me up on my Facebook page, Young Rebel Productions. You can hit me up on Instagram at The Young Rebel 12. You can also hit me up here in the comment section down below. Just giving you some more variety of things so that you know what all is actually going to be on here. Because it's going to be more than just gaming. So, I mean, I'm not happy with the way Avengers Endgame went down. I think it could have been a lot better. And, you know, it's been 1 year now. I mean, everyone's still talking about, oh, it was such a great movie. It broke all those records. And I'm just like, the movie was overhyped, bro. Like, if it deserves any type of award. I mean, if the movie was good, it would have won an award. But it didn't. The Joker did, and we're going to talk about the Joker. Avengers Endgame was highly disappointing. Hype of the century. Just overhyped and under-delivered. So, yeah, guys, I got to get out of here. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.